Public service announcement. Join us on Sunday, July 26th at 7 p.m. Eastern Time on the Podbean app as we go head-to-head with the Psychedelic Podcast in a behind-the-curtain episode where you will learn about the hosts behind the mic. Join us Sunday, July 26th on the Podbean app at 7 p.m. Eastern. Don't you dare miss it.
I grew up in the military, and my husband is currently a recruiter, and he didn't actually start out as a recruiter. He started out, well, when I met him, he was in the 82nd Airborne, and he was voluntold to recruit. So I've seen firsthand how the process works, how they screen candidates, and how they address mental health issues and such. And it's actually very difficult right now to get into the Army. If you have ever taken ADHD type of medicine or have ever admitted to any kind of mental health problems to a doctor or been diagnosed with such, they immediately cancel you. You can't get in.
Yeah, there's been too many suicides and deaths.
I tried when we lived back near Dallas, and that freaking packet was ridiculous. It was very comprehensive as far as mental health screening goes, definitely.
Do you guys think that that's a recent change, just given the change or the awareness around mental health? Has it always been like that?
I don't know.
I think it's recently stepped up a bit in terms of, well, like we discussed in one of our recent episodes, that mental health has become such a mainstream thing. So many people are aware now of these types of issues. And I think more people are getting diagnosed and getting on medication. And what's happening right now is the generation that is becoming of military recruiting age, the majority of these children started out on some type of ADHD medication from a very young age. This is when Ritalin was very popular among young children. And so it's very difficult to find a candidate that has not been on ADHD or ADD medicines and can test high enough to actually get in, because the ASVAB is, you know, it's not very difficult if you're well educated, but our public education system is so far down the drain that most of them can't even pass the ASVAB to begin with.
I took Dawn, and everybody, I actually was going to join the Air Force right after high school. I'm not going to lie to you. I maxed the ASVAB test, and then I decided I can't do it, and I didn't.
Good for you, Tina.
Yeah, so I maxed it. I could have been whatever I wanted. I was going to be a cryptologic linguist, and I decided, no, it's not my path. And I went on to doing other things. But my empathy still is with everybody that has that positivity inside them, where they want to help our country, and it's not for a selfish reason. So I just love all people. And I think that everyone here, just based on your voices, and Dawn, I'm sure you can feel that too. These are good people that we're with right now.
Absolutely. Totally agree with you, Tina.
Thanks, guys.
Yes, Amy. So let's lighten up the load.
Well, Don actually asked a question in the message board. Are you still interested about this, or did Laura actually answer that question for you about taxes?
Yeah, you guys answered the question. So when I was growing up in Germany, we had this value added tax, but the way that it was listed on the price of, you know, like we use the example of a $50 t-shirt, which I don't know what t-shirt that is. I'm sure it's great.
It's probably in Canada.
Essentially the price on the t-shirt, if it was with the tax, would be $56.50 instead of, like in America, you would say it listed for $50, and you would kind of have to figure in your head that it's going to be a couple bucks more because it's not actually listed as to what that tax included is, even though we are all paying taxes on everything we have. So I was kind of curious if you guys had it to where you take the $50 shirt to the cashier and then it's like $56.50, or if it says $56.50 and you know in your head that's not actually the whole price, that's the price with the tax included.
No, so it would be $50 on the tag. You would take it up to the counter and get it checked out, and it would be $56.50.
Except probably
okay,
more.
so just like here.
13%.
Yeah.
Oh, see, Canadians Okay, this is the one thing you guys don't have on America right now is the fashion. You don't have the fashion.
We're going there. Ooh, we're going there.
What is the general fashion?
You said
What
you
is it?
wouldn't get upset.
I'm not upset.
What's
No.
the fashion
So-
trend?
Okay.
Typically, we take after Europe first.
Yeah, so it's like New York, Paris. It's still at China, dude, actually. China is really big with it right now. And Japan.
And what is it?
Tokyo, Japan.
Which is like runway fashion shows?
Yeah, when it comes to fashion, yeah.
Oh, I don't know. I can't say I'm one of these fancy.
You guys are really
ladies.
evolving with your snow caps or snooks or whatever.
What are they
Our
called?
shoes and our
What are they
toques.
called? The Wookiees?
Our toques.
Your tooks.
Toques.
Dawn, you missed it. They're called toques.
Listen, if
They're
you're
not-
gonna
they're
live
not
in
so
Canada
you-
in the winter, you need a hat and you need a toque. It'll keep you warm.
You wear
But
your
see-
toques for your
Yeah.
toking.
Yes, it
That's
is
so
legal here.
funny. I said that earlier. Oh my gosh, me and Dawn are so on the same
Twin.
brainwave. Yeah, like I can't even. Okay, I have a question for the Canadians of the group.
Sure.
Okay, can you name anything about America that you'd rather have where you are that you don't have?
I
know
want
that
it
was
back.
silly, but
We had it for a very short period of time.
Target.
Yeah.
I knew it.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie.
I don't
Yeah.
know. I don't know how I knew that. Might have
Yeah,
did some
I know
research.
it.
Funny from a food perspective, there's definitely things that when we go to the States, we rummage the grocery aisles because we can't get certain things, and it's always interesting to try. But 9 times out of 10, we like the stuff here, and I think it's just because we get used to it. I don't know.
You're more
you
the
guys don't have
shopper.
Walmart either, right?
Oh, we have
Oh,
tons
yeah,
of
yeah,
We
yeah.
Walmart.
have some Walmarts,
Oh, really?
yeah.
No, we have
I don't know why I thought that.
You guys think you have a lot of Walmarts, but when I
No,
looked
no.
at the
Sorry,
stats
a lot
Walmarts-
of Walmart per capita is probably the better term.
You have a Walmart on every corner.
Yeah,
Ew.
that's how
I
we feel about our Tim Hortons.
You guys need to go to peopleofwalmart.com.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, we are familiar with it.
Okay, good.
So,
It is,
so
it
wait,
is
so
the best.
what is something that you would get at the grocery store then here in America and bring back with you?
Well, before we weren't allowed to get liquor in our Walmarts, in our grocery stores.
Right.
We-
You're allowed to now.
But not really good liquor, just beer and wine.
Yeah, what is liquor to you? Because we can't get that
Hard,
at Walmart
hard
either.
liquor.
No, so I meant we were actually able to go to one of the Walmarts in Florida and pick up like a 6-pack of coolers or a 6-pack of beer, something like that.
That's
We're
not
not
liquor.
Not the like
I know.
rums and
That's what I thought he was talking about
the
too.
vodkas and stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
That's-
I just
six-pack of
group it
vodkas.
into I just kind of group it all into one liquor, whatever.
I see.
And different products that we don't see here in terms of food.
I don't say we hunt anything out. It's always what's new or different that you guys have that we just don't see. Like Hawaiian Punch was
Ew.
a huge thing for you when we went to Florida.
Ew,
don't know
I'm gonna
why.
puke.
Hawaiian Punch.
I'm gonna throw up.
I didn't drink
That-
it.
where-
but
where do you
but we
guys
don't
shop,
have it
though?
here. Walmart.
You guys have healthier grocery stores? Like, do you have Whole Foods and stuff?
We do have
They
Whole
were,
Foods.
they were
Who
just
can
okay.
afford Whole Foods?
One of your friends was just talking about how they wish they had Trader Joe's up there.
Oh, that's the one I was going to ask.
I've never been in one.
Oh my gosh.
Apparently, it is the experience of a lifetime to go. I don't know why.
I thought Trader Joe's was kind of boring, to be honest.
Yeah, I was literally about to say it's just
No.
like a small to mediocre size. I mean, it's not flashy, but
It's
yeah, they
not
definitely
a-
got some healthy stuff.
No,
It's
it's
so
not
overpriced.
flashy. It
Yeah,
is
yeah,
overpriced,
it's
but
expensive.
it's non-GMO, and you pick what you want. It's not like, oh, these are all the same tomatoes breeded from GMO fields of whatever. Yeah,
Chemtrails.
yeah, chemtrail fields in America. It's like these are peanuts that are actually real peanuts that don't contain weird ingredients that will give you cancer in 10 years.
Interesting.
My mother would like Skippy peanut butter.
We used to have Skippy. It got taken away. We don't know why.
Oh my gosh.
Jif now?
Jif and Kraft.
We have the Kraft.
You have
Kraft.
Kraft peanut butter.
I didn't know they did peanut
Oh,
butter.
it's good.
Dawn, you know about this?
No, I've never seen Kraft peanut butter.
I feel like we need to make up a care package of all things Canadian and send it.
Oh, we should do a trade.
Yeah.
Yes.
Kraft peanut butter, ketchup chips,
Smarties.
Netflix.
Smarties.
I just want the ketchup chips.
Netflix.
We'll send you some ketchup chips.
Yes.
Multiple brands too, because they vary.
Okay, so actually looked up some of the candy bars that you call them. We call them chocolate bars.
Choco bars.
Yeah.
You don't
call them chocolate bars? They call them candy
It
bars.
can be either.
They're just
I think
chocolate.
It can be either.
So Mars
Chocolate.
bars?
You don't have
Ew.
Mars.
What
Coffee
is a Mars bar?
Oh.
We gotta write
Nah,
these
we have
down.
that.
Coffee
What is
crisp?
that though? No, what is that?
It's nougat, caramel, and chocolate.
What is nougat?
Guys, we have those at every gas station.
I don't know what a nougat
You need to go
is.
try one.
Coffee crisp.
The bomb.
What is? What, no, really.
Arrow.
I'm not even kidding. What is that?
Nougat?
You don't know what coffee
Yeah.
crisp is? So coffee crisp is wafers, like cookie wafers.
Oh,
with
I like
a
wafers.
mild mocha flavor, and it's probably about an inch thick, and then it's dipped in chocolate.
Okay.
An inch?
It's phenomenal.
Do you guys have the same inch as we do?
No, they use the
No. See,
metric system.
we're on the right system, the metric
No,
system.
the empirical system.
I'm not gonna.
Why
I'm
do
not
we
gonna lie.
use
I'm like the
that?
worst Canadian
I don't
ever.
know. We're dumb.
You're the only industrialized country that uses the imperial system in the world.
Yeah,
Yeah.
give me the
Yeah.
meter
I'll be
stick. Like, I'll
honest
get
with
shit
you.
done way faster.
I understand feet and inches more than I do
Well, your work
centimeters
deals
and
with that.
meters.
Your work
I
deals
know
with that.
both because I lived in different
Yeah.
countries.
Yeah.
One moment.
Well, I grew up in
sorry.
Europe, so I definitely understand metric a little bit better. I have no idea about
Yeah.
feet and yards and why inches are broken into like fractions. I don't understand any
Just
of
to
that.
confuse you.
I don't
Yeah,
know
just to irritate
numbers.
us.
Tom and I
Yeah.
don't know numbers. And Dawn, you one time had to send me a bunch of screenshots of different time zones, and Tom and I had a discrepancy with that today.
It was a disaster.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it was a
And
big
let
problem.
me tell you, I am a numbers guy,
Yeah.
but it
Oh.
was so confusing as to what was going on with
Yes.
this. And
Doing math with time zones.
Yeah, and I was even asking Amy. I was saying the same thing. I was like, I don't understand what is going on here because they're
Yeah.
telling me this thing, but this clock says this way, and you were telling me it was a certain time at your place, and I was telling you, okay, you're an hour behind, and then you said it was your sister's laptop, and
Right,
I was
well,
a part of that too. I
it
was
was
a part of that
only-
too because Tina was asking me what time is it, and I told her, and she's like, "No, that's wrong. Like, why would you give me the wrong time?" I was like, "What do you mean? I'm looking at the time."
because
She's
my
like,
sister's
"No, Tom said
laptop
it's
is
not."
different.
And I was like, "What is going on?"
Yeah, no, but we were only ever 1 hour behind them because they're Eastern
was that
and we're
simple.
Central. No, it's not that simple. Tom had to contact support and I had to contact support so
Oh
many
my God.
times.
But we figured
I
it
don't-
out. It's all good.
now we know.
I don't
Now we
understand
know.
how do people do international business and I mean you have to deal with that kind of thing constantly. How does that work?
They have
so
the
much of
clocks
the
on the
world's
wall.
commerce is like that. I guess
don't
you have
know.
to do it that way.
You have to have like a James Bond special time zone
Yeah.
watch.
Well, I feel like
We
Todd
have
being,
that. It's on our phone.
I feel like Todd
That's
being
true.
thought I was an idiot because they sent me a link to a webpage that showed me the different time zones.
Wikipedia.
Right.
And I was
The
like,
thing is,
Just gave you the definition of a time zone.
yeah. And I was like, I get it, but you
Yes.
told me to post it at a certain time. And it's
and then
like
you're
way
dealing with other
ahead.
people. Yeah, you're dealing with other people in the podcast, knowing that they are in a different time zone as you, knowing that you have to remember that you're different from them so that you can tell the people that you're on the podcast with they are 1 or 2 hours ahead. And it's like, what is this cluster F?
Yeah.
But Tom, had you not checked in earlier, wasn't this going to be scheduled for like midnight?
Yes.
I feel like that
11
was a
p.m.
huge error.
Yeah.
That was a
11
huge
Yes.
p.m.
error.
So originally they told me book it for 11 p.m. to make it 7 p.m. in Eastern, which is what I did. And then I hit the link by mistake today, and it took me to 7 hours away. And I was like, nope, this is not right. And then I sent the message to Tina. I was like, this doesn't look right. Like this is off, right? So then we were like, I don't know. It was really weird. They told me the way to set it up.
It's close enough. I mean,
Yeah.
7 hours, you know.
I think that it was a collective effort between Tom and I to make this happen right now.
Yeah,
Well
Yeah.
done.
we got it. We got it.
There was a lot of back and forth between support tickets.
Yes, absolutely.
And then you
So-
got to copy paste the ticket number.
We're going to take a quick break to show some love to another podcast.
Every 73 seconds, someone is sexually assaulted in the United States. We are here to tell you you are not alone. Blackbird, an advocacy podcast, tells the stories of victims and survivors of true crime with a focus on the support these survivors need. We provide information for those who have endured trauma and for those who love someone who has. Tune in every Sunday on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen to podcasts to hear these stories of hope, survival, and empowerment. No one should go through this alone. We believe you.
That was Sarah from Blackbird, an advocacy podcast. Make sure you tune in and hit that subscribe button.
So let's bring it back a little bit. Do all of you play hockey?
No.
Those that can afford it.
Hockey is a very expensive game to play. Like, if you were to be in our family, we have 3 boys in the family. And growing up, to put 3 boys into hockey is an expensive thing for the parents to do. Yeah.
It is.
It's a lot of equipment.
For growing boys.
Yeah.
Why is that? Because the skates and the equipment.
Were they all goalies?
No, well, you would have skates and shin pads and elbow pads and helmets and sticks and all that. So it becomes very expensive to play. But yes, it's our national sport.
It is.
Yeah.
So I have a question to kind of lead off of that. So are you guys known for Canadian bacon specifically, or do you have good bacon too?
Always food.
Here we go.
Why is the Canadian bacon shaped like a hockey puck?
This is a common misconception, though. It's not actually called Canadian bacon. Only Americans call it Canadian bacon. It's actually called female bacon.
Or back bacon.
Yeah, that's what Legal just said. I was like, what is back bacon? That sounds really perverted.
But yes, we have regular bacon, yes.
But if you're going to have back bacon, you have to have it on a bun with some melted mozzarella.
Oh, gosh, you made it sound worse. I'm
not
sorry.
American mozzarella, like real mozzarella cheese. Melt it on a Kaiser, and it is the best thing you've ever had.
Oh gosh! Wow.
Yeah.
Not from the Crafts factory.
I disagree.
So if you come to Toronto ever and you go to St. Lawrence Market, it is like the thing to get when you go to St. Lawrence Market.
Oh, okay. So back bacon has mozzarella sprinkled on it, or is it just like all across the bacon?
Oh no, it's all across the bacon. It's good.
Oh wow, that's something I've never seen here in America. Have you guys, fellow Americans?
Okay.
I just probably made that so disgusting.
This is the best show ever.
So we just get the processed little circular pieces of the back bacon. That's not really real. I get it now.
Yeah, no, yours is probably over processed.
Yeah, so we suck. Yeah, we know that.
Sorry.
That's like everything here is overly processed. Okay, so I have not so much a question so much as I want to chastise you Canadians a little bit for a second about something that most people don't care about, but I care about because I'm just weird like that.
Okay,
cool.
I'm scared.
Okay, I cannot tell you the amount of times that I've had to correct a Canadian person on the fact that it is not Canadian goose or Canadian geese. It is Canada goose and Canada geese. Can y'all please get it right?
I thought it was Canadian.
Wrong.
I also thought that.
Canada goose.
Canada goose.
I didn't know. Thank you, Dawn. I had no idea.
Welcome.
Yeah.
Bird
What
knowledge,
the heck?
always.
Where is this information?
I've got it, man. You know me. I have the weird, random bird knowledge in my brain.
You
I have a
send
bird
me those
brain.
screenshots because I've never seen. I've always heard Canadian geese, and actually, I was attacked by some, so I am
They're mean.
traumatized. I was at Lake Ogopogo, and I told Tom about this already. I was at Lake Ogopogo. I think it was near Saskatchewan, I think, and it was a Lake Ogopogo, and they had the Ogopogo monster or Lake Okanagan Ogopogo monster.
That's in Vancouver. That's in British Columbia.
Okay,
Sorry.
British
Kelowna,
Columbia.
I think.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I was over there and I got attacked. Me and my sister actually got attacked by like 3 Canadian geese. And I'm going to keep saying Canadian geese.
It's wrong.
It was a bunch of geese and they were Canadian.
You got attacked by Canada geese.
I got attacked
It's-
by Canada geese. It just
Is this a
sounds
famous
scary.
goose? Is this a famous goose? This is like the most famous goose.
No, it's not the most
throughout the
famous.
world?
They
goose,
just
it's a
come
famous
from
goose.
Canada when they fly south for the winter, and they come from all over the northern hemisphere, but majority of them come from Canada. Otherwise they would not be called Canada geese.
Right.
they
And
so
they
they're
fly
do
known,
not-
just known for migrating like really long distances.
They don't
Like
like to
us.
leave here anymore in the
Okay.
winter time because we feed them too much.
We do.
Okay,
There's a
since
lot to
Too
Dawn-
say.
much cheese.
Since Dawn came in so late in the conversation, Dawn, can you, because you were so up north, give us your best Canadian accent in a sentence?
Oh, good luck.
I don't think I can do a Canadian accent.
Yes,
Best
you
I've
can.
got is a Michigan accent, which is
You're
not
close.
so. Is it close?
No.
You're like halfway there.
You're almost
Get
there.
in the
Depends
car.
where,
The
Michigan.
snow is coming.
The snow is coming.
The snow.
Yeah, no. Eh?
We don't sound like that. Do we sound like that right now on air?
Do we
Right
sound
now.
like that right now on air?
Yes, right now.
I have to tell you, like the accent outside of Detroit is completely different from you guys, but it is more similar to you than it would be down here in the South in North Carolina. So
Well, see, my
It's
parents
funny.
both grew up in Windsor, right across from Detroit. So
Mhm.
I've been down to Windsor. I've seen a lot of Americans from Detroit come over, and there's not really that much of a difference in the accents that I've ever noticed.
Your guys' accents are pretty mild, in my opinion.
Well, when it comes to accents, then Rob, that's a great. I'm glad you brought that up because this is something I've been wanting to ask you guys, Tom
Sure.
and Amy. Other than language and provinces, what is the major difference between French Canadians and quote unquote non-French Canadians, and why?
I don't know.
You're not Canadian, Rob.
Oh wait, that was for the Canadians.
I'm sorry, honey, but you're
I'm
not.
sorry. I don't know why.
I
thought
wish
that
you
was
were.
for
I'm
me.
just kidding.
at
I
least
just
Canadian.
I have like
I
this
feel-
over importance right now.
Canada,
Sorry.
Rob.
So,
I feel like a French Canadian would answer this very differently than we would.
well, so there's the issue is that a lot of French Canadians and Anglo Canadians don't see eye to eye in a lot of things, right? And well, we tend to look at it in a sports kind of view where Toronto hates Montreal and Toronto hates like Quebec, and it's kind of a sports kind of thing, but it also has to do with the French actually believe that they're
history.
trying to protect their heritage
Yeah,
and that they feel that the English are going to take over their heritage. So that just comes off as kind of we feel that they're rude, not us personally. I'm just saying that the Anglo Canadians would actually feel like they're kind of rude or above everyone else because they're kind of snooty in that way because they're afraid that they're going to lose their culture.
okay.
Are you guys gonna take over though? That's the question.
Are we going to take over there? No.
Take over
Let
Quebec?
me. Wait, no. I have
just
something
playing, I don't
very important to say about what Tom just said. So, based on what you just said, we've got a lot of racial disparity going on here in America.
Yes,
That up there, y'all are both Canadians. I said y'all. See,
that's okay.
yeah.
Love it.
So
It's cute.
you've got the French Canadians and you've got your quote unquote just Canadians. Is there some type of racial disparity that isn't as vivid as the type of racism that we experience down here in America? Or is it being kind of pushed to the back burner? And do you think it has something to do with your history and where everybody that came from that moved to Canada or America came from back in the colonial times of making America and Canada?
So it's interesting. I think because of everything that's been happening with all the conversations around racial disparity recently, especially around Canada Day, which is July 1st, a lot of conversation around Indigenous people in Canada right now, and a lot of conversation around sort of what it means for the original natives that were in Canada, and the sort of treatment of them seems to be sort of forefront right now, and that's all across Canada. So,
Oh, wow.
and it's not to say that the racial disparities don't happen in other cultures. I feel like that's been really pushed to the forefront lately, which is new information. I think we always knew it. We've learned about it it in school. We understand the history of how Canada came to be, but definitely some new information and some new things that are definitely being brought to light due to all of the movements that are happening right now. I think we've really been educating ourselves around what's been happening. I will say that a lot of the stuff we see here is still really American related, even including the documentaries that we've been watching are very American based. And so I haven't seen as much around it in Canada. I don't know if it's just because it's not being talked about the same way here.
Wait, are you talking about the media covering the Black Lives Matter more so than what's going on in your immediate area?
Everything, to be honest with you. There's just not as much. I mean, there's definitely conversation happening in the Canadian news around Black Lives Matter, around, the treatment of Indigenous people in Canada.
Just as a whole,
it's definitely been more in the forefront lately than in the past.
But see, I mentioned this on the other podcast that I was doing with Shannon Bland there. And I said, and excuse my ignorance, it's just that we haven't seen some of the stuff that happens. So we're not aware of it, right? So it's more in the news coverage of certain things and certain things aren't covered. So say like the Indigenous people, they're not covering that as much as they're covering, say, the Black Lives Matter whole thing, right? And I gave it kind of something that I saw online. I had something that they said Jesus was watching a bunch of sheep and this sheep were to go, one was to take off. And all of a sudden, every other sheep were to say, what about us? And one sheep, Jesus said, this one needs our attention right now. So that was kind of the analogy that I was looking at for the Black Lives Matter movement right now. So what I'm saying is that we don't see everything that's happening right now in the world because only certain things are being covered. So,
and we can't. You're absolutely right about that. The Native Americans were the true founders of this country. So in the Philippines, we also have what we call them, don't laugh, belugas. They are called the belugas. They are the original Filipinos, just like in Australia. It's the Aborigines. So in Canada, what are they called?
We call them Indigenous.
Okay, so there's Indigenous. Well, that's a type of person. So all of what I just said are Indigenous people, or what we would call Indigenous, but they really are who founded not founded, but they were there first.
Yeah.
Hey, Tina.
Yeah?
I want to step in on that real quick from my cultural anthropology background. It's very difficult to say who the first people were in any given country because people have been migrating around for hundreds of thousands of years. And it's, in fact, very difficult to track where the first people went and where they were because of dating discrepancies. So to say that the Native Americans, this particular crop, were here first and it was their land is actually not really true because they took it from each other and they took it from the people that were there before them. Because guess what? Somebody had to get all the way down into the tip of Argentina, and those people came there first at some point too. There were people there before them. So it's really difficult to say like land belongs to who and who was there first. All we know is we can track a few generations back. And I think that's why, some of these monuments and historic artifacts become so important to people because it's some form of history for them to say, this is what happened. And because the people who were there at the time are dead now and can't tell us what happened, we have this piece of history to hold on to. So like we're seeing a lot of destruction of monuments and things right now. And a lot of people are really outraged because what happens when you tear down this type of history is you forget what it is that happened. And if you don't have any record of it to look back and say, this is what happened, whether it's good, bad, or ugly, then you're more likely to repeat these patterns. So, like we don't have record of the people that the indigenous people took the land from. We only know that those people were there when, quote unquote, the white man came. And now we don't really know about that anymore. And if we rip down the statue of Christopher Columbus, then we forget about that too. And if we rename everything, then it's gone. And then who was here first? We don't even know anymore. So I don't know. I kind of derailed the conversation a little bit, but my point is just that when you think of indigenous population, it's like, who really is that?
You know what? Indigenous people are the people that we can, in my opinion, those are the people that we can think back to that have made the people themselves. When you think of Filipino indigenous people, like I said, they're called belugas. They were there, and we know this for a historical fact. They've been there. They are the true island people of the Philippines. And I can say that without a doubt. It is scientific. They have been
Well,
there.
we thought Columbus charted the Americas or whatever, but that ended up being disproved. I
Right,
just
that
think
has nothing to do with indigenous people.
No, I'm just saying like history being written incorrectly. That's all.
Oh yeah, absolutely agree with history being written incorrectly. What about you, Tom and Amy?
Well, you can only go back as far as you're able to document it, right? So whatever was not able to be documented before that, we have no clue of what happened.
Right. So what we see and what we know and what we feel is what is real.
We're going to take another break to help out another podcast.
Hey everyone, I am Nick.
And I'm Russ.
And if you're looking for a podcast about current events that's well informed, highly educated, and safe to share with your whole family,
That's not us.
nope, it's not. But here at the Nick and Russ Don't Know Anything podcast, we have an opinion about everything and don't mind sharing it.
That we do. New episodes every Wednesday and Saturday. Check us out at nickandruss.com.
And find us on Apple, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and many more, including YouTube. Thank you, and I love you all. Mwah!
That was Nick and Russ from Nick and Russ Don't Know Anything. Make sure you tune in and hit that subscribe button.
Hey guys,
Yes.
Pod Jerky,
Yeah.
my favorite couple. Can I just tell you about some of these new word trends?
Sure.
Oh, that's
And-
yes.
Do you guys
Are they
have,
Canadian?
Yes.
No. These are American. I was
okay.
gonna share them
Doing
with you.
vice versa.
Do you guys have like really cringy, like newer generation phrases and words that make you nauseous?
Slang.
Probably.
Like lit and
Tom,
That's one of them.
Can I bring one up to you?
They get worse.
you see, I'm getting
Tom, why
older.
don't you go ahead first? I want to hear what you got in that.
I'm just
respect to
getting
that.
older, and I just think that any of the language that I used to use isn't part of today's language. And then I'm like, what? I don't even know what that means. I don't understand why they're using that word, and it just gets lazier and lazier. The language, I think.
It's pretty ridiculous. I just wanted to highlight the most popular ones here. So we got bet, not like betting at the casino. It just
It's
means
Gen
okay.
Z.
Means okay, yes, and
Real
then
talk?
but then it has another meaning. It means like watch, like watch what I do, like with confidence, basically. Then we got
bet.
fire. We got fire.
Yeah, I'm Nico. Sorry.
We got fire, which is cool and amazing. That's what
Yeah.
it means, and it's so overused and it's so annoying. And there's an emoji for it. And I hate it so much. Then we got flex. The verb is to like
I'm
show off,
flexing.
but then it could be a noun too, and then it's like the thing that you're showing off. And so then we got go off.
I'm about to go off.
Yeah, I'm about to pop off.
I've heard that one. Yeah.
I'm popping off right now.
Like explode and like go off on a rant and display some sort of ridiculous behavior. Then we got lit, like you said, it's like a high energy, great
Litty.
feeling. It's so lit. Then the energy is so lit. Then we
So
got
lit, I
thirsty.
can't quit.
You guys, you've heard of thirsty, right?
Yes and no.
I'm feeling
Define
really
thirsty,
old. I don't know if
Amy.
I know anyone people that use these words.
Amy, define thirsty.
That's why I wanted to enlighten you with our monstrosity of a culture.
Thirsty when I need something to drink.
No, see?
No,
See?
thirsty as in
That was a
desperate
joke.
for attention.
Yeah, I know.
Desperate for attention. Desperate, like fishing for compliments. And then it's like thirsty. It's like you're like going after like a female or vice versa in like a sexual way. It's like you have
It's like a touch of horniness.
low sexual
Oh!
standards. You know
Like
what I mean?
Netflix and chill.
Yes.
Yeah, like you
Yes,
can
that's
be in a-
thirsty.
yeah, you can be described as thirsty in a
I'm
Netflix and
so
chill
thirsty.
scenario.
I need me a bee to come over, hang out at the place, and watch The
thought.
Office in the background.
Oh wow.
We're
Do y'all know
The Office.
what a thought is?
Oh,
A thought.
T-H-O-T.
I thought,
That's what-
yes, that is. It's something to do with a woman.
It
I actually
stands
heard this on
for.
TV the other day.
Okay.
Isn't it an
Okay,
acronym?
so this is funny.
It's an acronym. Yeah,
Robert,
it stands
you know
for.
what that is.
No, I thought I knew it was a whore,
Or
but I
Robert
didn't
knows
know
what a
it-
thought is.
I didn't. I just thought it was a made up word. I didn't know it was an acronym.
It's an acronym and it stands for that hoe over there.
That's
Oh,
right.
wow.
Yeah.
I did not know that. I
Me
literally
either.
did not know that.
It's a
Post
T-H-O-T.
Malone taught me that.
Thank you, Post. Thank you, post Stinky Malone. My friend met him and said he smelled really badly.
Yeah, apparently he smells like a
he
sewer.
smells bad.
He smells
All
like
of
a
this
sewer.
language is probably in our society as well here. It's
We
just
apparently just don't know anyone that age.
Yeah.
I wrote
So
down
how old are you guys?
41.
How old are you guys?
41.
He said 41.
I'm sorry.
Both
I'm
of you?
sorry.
Hey. We never ask a woman her age.
She said 81.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Crotchety old lady.
I'm just kidding.
I mean, it helps for cultural relevance. It's for science only.
That's
Yeah,
right.
no.
Yeah.
These
We're
are
gonna do a
Gen Z
research
things.
study.
Honestly, the things that Robert is bringing up and the things that I'm about to say, because you can probably
I got a whole page
you've probably seen them too, are more of Gen Z type slang
Right.
that is happening worldwide. Because
We're
you,
Gen
social
X.
media. Yeah, we're Gen X. These are the Gen Z.
I'm a millennial.
Yeah. So being extra, who can define what that is?
Oh, being extra? We always used to say that too. You're over the
Yeah.
top.
Yeah, unnecessarily dramatic, right? How about like wigging out? That shit's from the 70s.
Flipping the frick out.
Yes.
Oh, I got one. I'm so salty right now.
Yeah.
Well,
I
that
am
means
just like,
you're kind of like in a foul mood, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah.
Jeez.
super salty.
You're annoyed, you're bitter, you're upset.
I got one.
How about that? Oh, go ahead.
What do you think yeet means?
Oh! I just
I've
taught
No
Rob
idea.
this.
Is that a millennial term?
It's
Give it
horrible.
to
It's the
us.
worst
So
one.
cool right now.
This is the
Yeet.
worst one.
No, this conversation is a yeet for me.
Really? Because I thought yeet was the process of discarding things at a high
No,
velocity.
Robert, you are old.
no, that's
I'm way
definitely
off.
what it is, Tina. No,
Yeah,
Tina,
this
when you're
way
about to
off.
yeet something way out of here, it's when you're about to
You're
like
turning up. You're
throw
turning up.
it, kick it. It needs to be gone. You're about to expel it hard.
No, yeet.
Oh, so was I right? Was I right or wrong?
Yeet in Gen Z terms is something exciting. It's a good
It probably
thing.
means both. Who knows?
Yeah. No.
Oh,
there's no-
fleek?
No, not fleek. Yeet.
So yeet means getting rid of something.
No,
That's
it does
what I thought.
not.
I think I want to know Tina's definition.
Everybody's wrong because I'm right. Because I know.
Tina's right.
You're the only one who's right out of all
You
of
got
us.
that.
okay?
You got that.
No, I can
I
tell
care
you
so
this.
little
I have
about
a
the word that
21-year-old
I'll give that
sister.
to you.
Oh,
I'll
bet.
give that to you.
Yeah, bet. Dawn, bet. Bet. Okay, I'm about to go on some discourse with you right now. Bet. Okay.
It's a
I don't know this
connotation. It's
millennial
lit.
Bye, Felicia.
Oh, yeah, we know that one.
All
This conversation's
that's a
on
universal
fleek.
one. That's a universal one. What about slay boo?
That's everywhere.
Really?
No,
Because I
not
don't think Tom was responsive to that one.
Really,
Nope.
Queen? Really, Tom?
Yes,
really,
Queen.
Yes, Queen.
It means like succeed, bitch,
guys are
like
making
in
me
like
feel
fashion
old.
way.
Oh my goodness.
No,
Well,
I had to
I'm going to
look
be
it up in
33, so don't worry about it. I feel very old hearing this. And every time I hear a new one, I just cringe because I'm like, what is
I
this?
know,
Sounds so
it's so
stupid.
sick.
Cringe is
Well,
actually a
that's
newer one too. We never used to say
Yes,
cringe back in
I
the day
agree.
the way they use it today.
That's
We
a
use
word
it
that
in different
I
meanings.
love because you can apply it to all
Well, they
these
say
words.
that's so cringe, right?
Oh,
Or
cringe.
he's
Ew.
cringe.
Ew.
Back in
I don't
Agatha
like that.
Christie terms, cringe would be like, she cringed at the sight of the bones that were in the corner of her room after
The normal
she
usage.
spotted
Babe,
the
stop giving away the new
owl
episode
upon
dialogue.
upon the wall.
This
and-
is literally the
and
conversation
so
of our new
therefore,
episode.
the owl's bones were scattered across, giving her a cringy feeling.
Too funny.
What about spilling the tea?
I've heard that one. I don't know what it means.
Well, spelling the tea would be
Gossiping.
like letting out a secret typically, but I don't know what it
Yeah,
is now.
it's the act of gossiping.
Gossip.
Yeah.
Girl gossip. Only girls do spill the tea. If you say spill the tea, you cannot be a man anymore.
That's a new one for me. I just learned that one.
Or your man
Apparently
card
it's
gets
just-
taken away. I've never even heard that.
Your manhood has been revoked if you ever use that in the future. I'm putting that on a contract.
All right.
I think, Rob, you've been warned.
It's okay, guys.
You guys, I have a question. This is another Canadian question that I really need to know. You guys have said you visited America before, and you said Florida, and what were the other states?
The
North
Carolinas.
Carolina.
I've been to
Ooh,
Chicago.
hey.
I've been to Buffalo. I've been to
Virginia.
Florida. We've stayed in South Carolina,
Ooh, that's
Pittsburgh.
where I was born.
I think that's
Mainly East Coast.
Oh, why is that?
yeah.
It's close to us, to be honest with you.
And,
Most of the
Right there.
stuff we do
and we
is-
drove to Florida.
South.
yeah, we did
Oh my
Boston.
gosh.
Yeah.
Where did you
So-
go in Florida? I have a lot of family there.
Me too.
We were in just outside of Orlando,
Oh, my
Okay.
aunt lives there.
and and I've been to Destin. That was where my family.
Hey, that's a very clean beach.
It's beautiful. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, very nice.
Desitin.
No. Okay, is it true that in Canada's dominant colored race, the majority is South Asian? I saw that it was 25%.
Wow. Good question.
I actually don't know.
I don't know the statistics on that, but yeah, we're very, very multicultural here.
Yes.
Very diverse.
Yeah, very, very.
And I would say it
multicultural.
probably changes depending on the province.
Okay.
So, are you guys like to the point where, because you said you're so welcoming to immigrants, which I think is really cool, as long as they prove themselves to, get the proper paperwork and not be a criminal.
Yeah.
But is the immigrant ratio? How far has it gotten up? Is it like up there, like 20%?
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, definitely.
Whoa.
Somebody broke something.
Who's breaking stuff?
Sorry,
I'm
guys.
Dawn.
Yeah,
Well,
definitely.
my phone is dying, so I went to get my charger. Sorry.
Oh, I love you.
I'm breaking stuff.
Yeah, definitely. Immigration is very high here, I guess, which is fantastic. It makes the country.
The economy, right? It improves the economy.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I'm moving to Canada. You guys are going to take us in as your sponsors.
Sure.
Yep,
I
come
don't know
on
how
down.
that process works, but why not?
Hey, I am very good with IP address hacking, so we can easily get our
We're gonna have to take that
American
part out if you
Netflix.
want to get here.
Yeah, we have to edit that out so you can actually go to Canada.
No, I'm
Yeah,
just
I know,
kidding.
right?
I was totally joking.
But you
Because of
have-
the Netflix
Yeah.
thing.
So you have been to Canada.
Me, yes, yeah. Lake. Okay.
So
Lake
you
Ontario.
know what our main staple is here in Canada, right?
Yeah, it's freaking maple syrup.
No,
Poutine.
no.
I
We
thought
still
it was.
got it.
I
We
thought
still
it
got
was
another one.
maple leaf.
Okay,
We got-
staple can mean so many things. Staple by staple, please define further.
So what we love most here in Canada,
Toboggans.
He said food.
Husky puppies.
our coffee.
Oh, yeah, you 2 milks and you 2 sugars.
No,
But that's not how you say
that's
it.
not how you say it.
I was being New York.
You know how you say it?
Say it.
You know how you
Double,
double.
My double milk, double sugar.
Double.
Double cream. Double
Tim
sugar.
Hortons.
Yeah.
Tim Hortons, there it is.
Oh yeah,
If
Tim
My
Hortons,
double
Starbucks, and
milk,
Tim
my double
Hortons.
sugar.
Yeah. If you go to the drive-through at Tim Hortons, it's simply just a double.
Okay, I will remember that for when I end up disappearing from where we live.
And you have to get Timbits.
Yes, you have to get Timbits with it too.
That reminds me of something I put on a potato.
I feel like that's Dunkin' donut holes. Is that what you guys call them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're just the donut
Donut
holes.
holes.
But they're so good.
Y'all are so
What?
in sync, it's ridiculous. Hold on, what's everybody's sign?
Like
Why do we
astrological?
always have to do signs?
Yes, astrological, just because I want to know.
I'm a
Rob
Cancer.
Hush.
Yeah, Rob, shut up.
Yes.
Wait, hold on, what?
Oh,
Tom,
suddenly
Tom.
you're all in favor.
Tommy Guns of Cancer.
Tom,
Right.
what?
Yeah.
am.
Yeah.
Tom,
Tina, this is how it goes.
Whoa.
T-minus 10 days.
He's
Yeah.
probably close. He has a Leo rising sign, I'm sure. What about you, Amy?
I'm a Gemini.
Oh my gosh. Hey,
What
Rob.
a perfect. What a
I
perfect.
feel like you're judging
5
me right
signs
now.
there.
Holy cow, you guys. It's so funny. Everyone I've interviewed on our show, just one-on-one, has been a Gemini. Every single person.
We're crazy.
Can I just jump in on this right here.
Jump in on it.
As our
This is
podcast resident shaman, I will say that
You are.
it just so happens that, okay, so Tina and I are both Leos. Rob is a Cancer. Our other co-host, Nico, is Aquarius. It just so happens that for some reason in Tina and ours lives, we are surrounded by Cancers and Geminis and Virgos. And Tina is actually a Virgo rising, if that's, what was it? Or
Rising.
if you Virgo moon or something. You have a
I'm
lot
a-
of Virgo placement on your chart.
I do. Yeah, I'm a Virgo moon, but I'm a Leo rising.
That's so crazy to me. So it's really not even ironic anymore that you're both a Cancer and a Gemini. I mean, it's just weird.
This is the coolest combination of humans.
I love
that
Tom
ever
so much
existed.
more because they always make fun of me.
funny!
Dude.
You didn't care about
They make
this a
fun of me.
second ago.
But now
You
we
guys
have
make fun of me, and now I have a fellow Cancer, so that it's even now.
Whoa! I don't.
It's
even
easy
get
to pick
along.
on a Cancer.
Yes, it is.
Wait, do Cancers get along even?
with other
Yeah,
Cancers?
no,
No.
sometimes.
I get along
Crabs
with
in a bucket.
everybody.
I was gonna say, I mean, I know I definitely would get along with you, Tom, from
Tom,
here on out, and we've gotten
you
along
are-
great.
Well, Tom's
Okay.
nickname, Good Man Tom.
You guys.
So,
Go ahead,
just
John.
real quick, Tina.
Yeah, go ahead.
I have 2 children. My son is a Cancer and my daughter's a Gemini.
Oh, wow.
Ah!
Just
What
as
a-
an example.
What a
You know,
weird
guys,
synchronicity.
I thought that Nico was an Aries for some reason.
Nico is not Aquarius, Dawn. You know that because I remember when he said it was either Scorpio or Taurus, and I went, "Oh shoot,
One of those evil sounding ones.
not evil, not evil." I just went,
Well,
"Oh, shoot."
God of War, Scorpion.
Not this matters.
a
I'm sure
bull.
Pod Jerky doesn't want this on their podcast.
Well, they don't have to have it as.
They don't
as a
care
final.
about it.
We can edit you guys
Crap
out.
us out. Just crap.
When
We don't
did
care
Lord,
about our
Crazy.
our 7-seat audience.
when did Lord Drew join the conversation?
Oh, where's Drew? Hi, Lord Drew. Come on.
Oh, he's
in.
in the. Is he in the seat?
Yeah.
No, he's right there. See you, Mom. Bye, Pod Jerky's mom.
Bye, bye, Mrs. Jerky.
Bye, bye, Mrs. Pod.
Mrs. Pond.
Don't forget to wear your toboggan.
Toque.
Tukes.
Your toque. Okay, got it.
Yes, we'll definitely have to put together a care package for you guys. We'll
Yeah,
send you all good things.
Once this
to
whole COVID thing passes.
No, we
What-
can mail it. It's just
Let's put all of our bodies into a package and send it to the same remote location.
there you go.
No, I'm good here. I moved south for a reason.
I'm
Please.
messing. Yeah.
Well,
I
it's really
can't
hot
handle
here.
the
You have to get
non-existent
it in.
sun.
Wait, what, Amy?
I said it's nice and hot here right now.
Oh, it's too hot here.
For
I'm
for
dying.
like 3 weeks.
Well, we got like
Yeah.
95, 98 degrees here.
Well, I know
But
What
then you
kind
get
of
like
country are you
negative.
in a
Don't you get like
band now,
negative
Tom?
40 in
Yes,
the
we
winter?
do. Yes.
not
Negative
where
40.
we are.
Well, you'll get
98
negative
degrees.
Like a wind chill.
98 degrees. That's right.
Yeah.
That's a crazy
That
extreme.
shows our age, you guys.
That's right. It
a little
does.
bit.
Yes.
I saw them in concert
What?
on their reunion tour.
See how excitable I got? What? I saw Journey, so beat that.
Not a bad thing.
I saw J. Cole.
I don't know.
I used to North
last,
Carolina.
my last
It was
concert I went to was
$1.
Bon Jovi.
Bon Jovi?
Yeah.
Oh,
And that was like, oh man, 20 years ago?
oh money.
Yeah.
Dude, was he
We
just
clearly
strumming
need to
some
get out
sick
more.
riffs?
It's COVID, dude.
Yeah, we can't go anywhere.
They have drive-in concerts now.
What? Is that serious or was that sarcasm? I can't
No, no.
tell.
No, they're trying to.
They're trying to do drive-in concerts now where you just go and sit in your car and listen to the concert on
Oh,
stage.
I can't. I would rather
Kind of like the
sit at home.
graduations.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Guys, our lives are being adjusted forever.
Nah,
I don't,
F
I don't
that.
think you realize it.
That's why
Yeah,
it's important
movies
to have
too.
a family and important to have friends that are safe and you can consider them family because you know they wouldn't put you in danger.
You know, it's
Those are
really
the kinds of friends
important
you need.
to have Marlboro Lights here.
No.
Tina's my only friend and family.
I love you, Dawn.
I have no friends.
What?
Not true. You have a friend in
us.
us.
I lost
Rob
my
has a
only friend a few
ball.
weeks ago.
Yeah,
My
well,
last
Pod
true friend,
Jerky's
I
your
lost.
friends now.
Yeah.
Well, now I have 2 friends.
So
Pod
I'm not
family.
his friend. I'm not Rob's friend. He doesn't love me.
You're
you're-
like a
you're in a
step
different-
above friend, I hope.
You're in another echelon, babe.
The way you said babe makes me doubt you.
Baby, you're at the apex of my pyramid. You're in the self-actualization.
I need you to listen to that sentence with more
I feel like you need to let them go and have some
Yeah.
quality time.
Do you know what's funny? I can analyze all of you. Tom,
Yeah.
you are a type A personality,
Yes.
as am I. So that's why it was funny when you were sending me what you sent me, and I knew it wasn't going to go that way.
He tries to be so prepared.
Oh, I also do. Dawn, tell him how prepared I am. Like, I try, but you can't.
To the point of stressing herself out over all these details and then getting super angry when no one else is like on the same type A level.
Well, see,
It's really
I will plan
important
it.
for success.
Yes, I will plan it, but I know it's not going to go totally that way.
Yeah.
I just want to have a breakdown so that you don't kind of get confused as to what you're doing. So you're all on the same page.
Exactly.
I was like, wait, I gotta say where I'm from. Fuck that. I'm not doing that.
No, Rob didn't know. I was like, Tom,
I'm just
told
kidding.
Rob, I was like, oh, he's saying this. And like, I would tell him what you were saying. And he was like, oh gosh, like I'm nervous. And I was like, no, he's really cool. I promise. Like he helped me with like HTML stuff. Like nobody else helps me. Like a couple of people have helped me, but they were creepy. This guy has a wife and he's normal, you know? And I was like, this is someone we can be friends with.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
I
well,
that's
definitely see
rare.
that now. It's
Yeah,
locked in.
exactly.
Yeah,
There's
we tried
people
to do a
in the lobby.
live. Tina and I tried to do a live by ourselves, and it was literally 10 minutes of us just messing everything up, being like, "Oh, is this it? Is this it?" And people actually like gave us for that. They gave us like 15 likes, and like 36 people popped in or something. I was like, we didn't deserve any of that. We got like 4 followers, and we were just like arguing with each other.
So, but how did the likes work on this? Because I saw even the test one that we set up yesterday to make sure it worked. We had like 6 likes, and I was like, "Who gave us 6 likes? It was only me and you on there."
And we only have 6 here right now, so I'm confused.
Yeah.
How do I like it?
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I during this whole conversation was randomly sharing this podcast to different groups.
That's not
So
a bad
you,
thing.
so you brought in Legali.
I don't
And,
know who I brought
Kat.
in because
No,
they
that's a
seem
friend
to
of
know
ours.
people. Yeah, they seem
Okay.
to know those people. I just know that I shared it though, so they can always come back and listen to the whole live, which is way more interesting than the edited version. And I think we should make it patron only on both of our ends so that we can gain more patrons. How many patrons do you guys have?
I don't even know what that is. What do you mean?
Like how many people are donating money to
It
your
sucks.
page to your campaign?
Oh, I don't even have that set up yet.
Oh, you should set that up.
No.
It doesn't suck. It just takes a really
It's
long
fine.
time to get.
But
But you know
people
what?
to
See,
sign up.
I think it's different where you guys are to where we are because
Oh, that's right.
we
yeah.
get taxed on it.
Oh my gosh, no, you're right. They don't even let Canada do it.
Yeah, we can
Yeah.
do it, but we get taxed on it.
Oh, okay. Maybe it's Australia. Sorry.
It's definitely not worth it then.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because if you're getting like, $1 here and there and whatever, it didn't make sense for us to do. Like we have a Patreon account, but we don't have the actual way to get to donate just because we were like, you know what, this is
Yeah.
stupid. You're getting taxed and now you
don't
have to
have
set
it
it up
set
almost
up,
as a
yeah.
business kind of thing here. And so it didn't really make sense to us.
The only significant thing that happened was my brother yesterday bought the top tier for $25. Doing
Oh,
it
yeah.
big.
Holla.
Doing it
What's
big.
our top tier?
We got to split that 5 ways. That's $5 each right there.
It all goes toward keeping up our Patreon site.
There you go.
You
I
can
don't-
buy
I don't know
a
what the
Tim
top
Hortons
is.
double and some Timbits.
There you go.
$5.
Yeah.
You can buy a pair of toenail clippers and make sure your Podbean site stays updated by Tina.
So let's tell
Yeah.
our listeners what our top tier is. What's our top tier, Tina?
Our top tier is $25. You get a reading by our shaman, Dawn. And she
Yeah, that's
Oh,
good to know.
a freaking amazing. Dawn already knew this, but she forgot. And that is due
Yeah.
to pregnancy brain, which we talk about in our male versus female, and we assess.
So what is this, like a
So,
palm reading or a tarot card reading?
Also, no. Also, you get a poem from Nico Kim, our poet of the group, and a shout out from all of us. And then a psyche, not like psychedelic mushrooms, but spelled the same exact way.
But make sure you spell it right and don't let autocorrect fix that, right?
Yes, Tom can attest to this. He was like, wait, wrong link, like 3 times.
Yeah, because it kept on autocorrecting when I put the hyphen in, and then it would correct it to psychedelic, and then you would correct me. And it was like,
no. Like, Tom, I was like, wait, there's a hyphen there. That is so rude.
well, that's the problem with doing it on your cell phone.
I'm just kidding. Who's getting a text message?
Me?
I don't know.
It's from my husband.
What's he saying?
He's asking if I'm still awake because he wants to talk to me.
Yes, I'm awake. I'm talking
You guys,
with my fellows.
He's in Michigan and I'm in North Carolina, and I don't know when I'm going to see him. So, it's kind of a big deal.
Dawn,
Hopefully.
That is a big deal.
Okay, it's a few weeks, but that's a long time.
Okay, I didn't see Rob for 4 months and I was pregnant.
This is longer than
That's
that.
heartbreaking.
The very first 4 months of my pregnancy.
Amy couldn't go a day without seeing me.
Right.
We were in
He never leaves.
Babe, the year I got trapped in Virginia.
Yeah, he was trapped in Virginia and I had to go to Texas because my sister pretended she was going to college. So, okay.
So you got
I
a
think-
cat and slept on a blow-up mattress together.
Yeah, so me and my sister literally, I was like, oh my gosh, these poor kittens in the Walmart parking lot. And I was like, let me have one of them. And I got her and I named her Kiki, and I hated her at first. And now she's my best friend. I love that cat so much.
Is this a church show? Yeah, I'm about to read I'm about to read Psalms right now.
You're about to read Cats.
Chapter 6, Psalms. Everybody turn to your reading.
Are you kidding?
What do you mean? I got my Bible
Yes,
right here.
look at my son.
Wait, what?
See, I told you I have a sense of humor.
What is humor?
What is humor?
What is humor with the U?
Is that a
No,
Canadian
he's
thing?
making fun of our OU.
It's the correct way
To
to
spell
spell the
humor.
word.
Yes.
Like color.
H-U-M-O-U-R.
H-U-M-O-U-R.
That's right,
Ooh,
Tom.
ooh. Let me ask you a
Really?
question then.
Yeah.
Sure.
What do you guys put in your car in order to fill your tank?
Gas.
Petrol.
Okay.
Not petrol.
God.
Okay.
Just kidding. You said it normal.
It's petrol.
Okay, another
Diesel.
question. I have another question.
Sure.
What do you call the metal foil that you use to wrap up like leftover food or something that you're going to grill?
Aluminum.
Aluminum.
Okay.
Not aluminium.
Aluminum.
Illuminati.
Wait. Oh, Dawn, can I do one too?
Sure.
Can you be ethnically Canadian, or is that a nationality?
It is a nationality.
No, I looked it up. You actually can define yourself as a Canadian by ethnicity. So you're wrong.
Oh, well, there you
Everybody can say
go.
whatever they want.
I wanted that. Like,
I'm so many
Canada
generations
person.
Canadian. I don't really have anything else.
No, but before we went way off topic and I cried and Dawn came and everything happened.
Sorry.
Like, I was going to ask you guys, what are your actual ethnic backgrounds, like when it comes to ancestry?
I am German, French, and Irish.
Ooh, I got 2 of them.
I'm basically a mutt of Europe.
The original mutt.
I got a little bit of everything.
Okay. Rob is British and German and Italian.
British?
Yeah.
Not British.
I looked it up.
He went back in his genealogy and looked it up, and
I am very
There's that type A.
Yeah, I can't help it. When I want to know something, I find out. I am half Norwegian, Filipino, and Dawn is Indian and German and what?
No.
Don't
Ah.
say German.
Baby, that was all
Lived
wrong,
there.
including yourself.
No, Indian is correct.
Okay, I'm half Indian, half. Okay, let me put it this way. My mother is
okay.
Indian.
I thought you was
And
a
my-
quarter.
Shh.
Can I just tell you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Once and for all, so there's no more confusion.
Yes.
My mother is from India, and my father was half Scots-Irish, half Ukrainian.
Oh,
wow.
the Ukraine. Yati Valley Blue.
Sure.
I said
so
I
you're
love
half
you.
Indian,
Oh,
And Ukraine.
Yes.
and then you're a
from
third,
India.
and a third, and a third, basically.
Yeah.
I'm the only half here.
Austrian, Hungarian, German.
Hungarian. I'm Hungarian right now.
Me too.
actually.
I'm surprisingly not hungry. I've eaten quite
Whoa.
a lot today.
Dawn, it's been over 15 minutes.
I know, it's about time. First, I
How
have to
long
empty
is-
the bladder to make room.
How
Yeah,
long have you been
sorry.
on here, Thomas?
Forever.
2.5 hours.
2.5.
Wow, it didn't feel
Lord.
like that. Are
Yeah.
we
Are you guys
killing
gonna
you guys?
Are you guys gonna sit through all this? Is this all material you're gonna source through the whole thing?
Oh, I'll sort through it, yeah.
Yeah, Tom will.
So will we.
Okay.
I'm
I
just a
feel you.
guest.
I've been there.
Me and Robert do all of the behind the scenes actions.
It's tough, but we didn't really say
get
too many
pissed.
ums, likes, and you knows. You don't
Dawn
even have to take
knows.
those out.
And the other fact is that we didn't say A lot.
Hey,
I
I'm
think
gonna say
Tina said A more than us.
50 times.
And
A.
You can let a lot of it roll because we pretty much just talked over each other the whole time.
Yeah.
So you,
Like we said, we
you can't really take anything out. Yeah, like we
There's
said,
no hand raising.
Honestly,
Exactly.
I think that this is best left organic. It is amazing, and there's nothing wrong with it.
Nope, that's true.
yeah, I don't care. I don't.
Whoa, soundboard!
Yes. Yes.
I didn't do that.
You know, there's a soundboard on here.
Tom
That was
Jerky.
so perfect. What?
There's a like booing and there's cheering and a clap.
Can you boo me when I say
You should have been
America?
utilizing that the whole time.
Oh my god. Y'all, this
Yeah, I
is
I feel
lit.
like somebody's blowing their
lit.
freaking, what do you call it, a hanky?
And there's
That was my
actually
nose.
there's
Blowing their
actually
nose.
music as well.
Mute.
Play
Play
a
some music.
sinister song.
Oh, it says
so
you
I
have to
can write
add
a
music.
Nick a poem.
Oh.
I'm gonna do a
So you would have to
poem
add
for
it.
you.
That's pretty cool. That's a cool feature though. So you
That
can
is
play.
Do a sinister poem.
Well, I guess it's like any other episode that you would edit on the software.
Please, somebody play some sinister music so I can write an Edgar Allan poem.
Oh god.
No.
I'll do it.
No, Nico.
No.
Cat is laying on her left side, staring at me with that.
What are you doing to the dog?
The dog did not like your poem.
Thank you, all of my adoring fans. She wrote, oh my gosh.
Is this a theater play or what? Damn.
Yes, it is very dramatic. Robert, oh my god!
Is that the dog?
The dog just took my glass and rolled it across the entire
That
hallway
dog is out of
and
control.
smashed the glass on the other side of the room.
That
and now
dog
my
is
cat
crazy.
is swatting her.
That dog literally shits in the house like 12 times a day. That's not an exaggeration.
She needs to go to the vet.
I know. I'm
I know. I
waiting.
can hear one of ours upstairs barking to go out, and the other one is
I'm
there
sorry.
Yeah.
on our
We're
lap.
keeping the jerky squad.
It sounds like I have some glass to tend to, so I think this is a good stopping point.
But you know what? We're gonna do this again on Sunday. Not the live show. We're gonna record Sunday. Sunday's gonna be a good one
I didn't know about
Hell
that.
yeah.
because that's like the round
Oh
table
wait,
one.
yes! I'm so excited. I forgot.
Yeah.
Wait, just anybody can join, basically?
It's not the live show. This is we have like 5 different
planned.
hosts going on, and we're just going to talk about podcasting and stuff like that. So your show's coming on, and then our show, and then there's like 4 other guests that are coming on as well.
Okay, so we'll just share one.
I'm the rep for our show, and then
And-
there's 4 other reps.
That's why you didn't know anything about it, Rob.
It's in
Damn,
the email.
that's fucked up.
No, all of you guys have the password to the email.
And then we're going to do another live show
saw
one
it.
day because this was fun.
Yes, this was.
I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I think it was kind of sad that there were some people that signed on, live and then didn't say anything. Where
There's
did they
still
go?
3 of them. There's still a couple of them in here.
Oh, it's because they have to be invited in. I think that's why.
No, they can find us, and there are people here right now.
Oh,
Yeah,
who knows?
there's 7
I
people.
wasn't invited.
Including, so there's 3 other
I
people
invited
in
you.
here.
Like 3
Yeah,
times.
it's supposed to say the listeners in here. It's fine. I mean, the Metal God, and we still got Lord Drew.
Well, thanks everybody for listening.
Yeah, we had an awesome time, and we're usually way cooler when you're not 3 hours into the live stream.
Nah, we're cool
It's
enough.
all good. It's all good. We learned a
We're
lot about
very
each
cool.
other,
Yeah, we're cool
Yes.
enough.
and we'll figure out how to get you a Canadian care package.
Or you can
Ooh.
just ship yourselves or ship us to you.
I'll
Once
send you
COVID
stuff
is
in the
over.
south.
Yeah, once COVID's done, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
And we'll make sure to put some butter tarts in there too. We didn't talk about butter tarts.
Some butter turds.
Those.
Butter
No
tarts.
butter tart, not turds, tart.
I did
We'll send you some gravy and cheese curds so you can make some poutine.
some
Oh,
cheese
some
turds.
booze.
Yes. Yes, poutine.
There you go. See? They know what poutine is.
So is that like dinner every night? Poutine?
No,
God,
No.
I wish.
we would be
I
dead
would
already
eat it.
if it were.
You'd die.
See, people
The
on the
best
internet
death
are really,
ever.
really stereotypical, man. You gotta stay off the internet.
So true.
We'll send you a 2-4.
There you go.
A 2?
A 2-4.
A 2-4.
What's a 2 for?
I'll take that. It
Oh,
sounds
you don't know
good.
2-4? A 24 case of beer.
Oh.
Oh my
Those
god.
are called 2-4s.
What do you call a 30? A 30? We call them 30s.
We don't have a
We don't have
30.
30s.
Damn.
On special occasions, we'll get 28.
But you know what? Our beer is so disgusting here that why the fuck do we have 30s?
We'll
I'm
send
trying
you
to get
some
rid of it,
Canadian
Rob.
beer.
Canadian beer, some Smarties, some
Labatt.
butter tarts.
We'll figure out how to get you a care package.
Wait, what are your beers? Like, what are your good beers? You have, like,
Alexander
Bud Light?
Keith's, Bud Light. That's no.
No, we have it here.
No,
but
I know.
We have
We don't
You guys
Canadian,
have a
That-
completely different inventory of beer. That's
Keith's,
crazy.
And you-
Moosehead.
Molson and Labatt's are our two big brands, and they break down from there into a bunch of different kinds.
See, I think the base ingredient of all the beers in America is like some sort. Like, have you ever smelled like a greasy ass beetle?
A
That's
what?
what the beer tastes like.
A greasy
like a-
beetle?
Like a greasy beetle. That's what the main ingredient is in all.
That must be an American term. I have no idea what you're
No.
talking
You
about.
don't know
Or a
what
No, that's a
scorpion.
Rob term.
Or a scorpion trapped in a glass.
Yes.
guys don't know
That's
what
the
a beetle
tequila.
Tequila? I wish. I
No, there was a scorpion in the house that you guys had, and you trapped it underneath the glass there.
Oh yeah, I saved
Yeah.
it. Yeah,
Oh, the worst thing we have here is
Yeah.
probably like a centipede.
but those are dangerous. They have poison.
No, you guys have mosquitoes from hell. Don't even lie. Those things are the size of small birds.
The mosquitoes from hell?
Yes.
Locusts.
They have them in Michigan. I know the further north you go, the bigger and more intense the mosquitoes are. Like, even in Alaska, in the short warm period that they have, the mosquito population is so thick that they swarm you and you need special netting to see through them. Like, it's disgusting. You guys don't have mosquitoes?
Yeah,
Oh, we do.
we have mosquitoes.
They're evil.
You guys don't have bugs there.
Oh no, we have lots of bugs.
Lots of bugs.
We just don't have scorpions that come into our
Yeah,
house.
there's no scorpions in my backyard or
So
It's
you
just in
guys
Texas.
have never seen a beetle before. That shocked
No,
me.
we have beetles.
no beetles we have.
I just didn't understand
So you
your
know,
term.
Not sweaty
you know how
beetles.
They have like greasy, but they look greasy though. They have some sort of grease on their
yeah,
wings.
okay.
I don't. I guess you guys haven't got up close and smelled it. I haven't
No.
purposely, but it's pretty aromatic.
I'm gonna just take your word for it.
Yeah, so that's what our beer tastes like. Is what beetle shells smell like.
Okay.
So you guys are lucky.
No, we've had American beer before, so we can tell the difference between Canadian and
Which
American
one?
beer.
Which ones?
Miller Lite.
Gross.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
Bud.
Ew.
Gross as fuck.
Natty Light.
I don't know.
Ew.
There's other ones that we've had at a bar. I don't know what the names of them are.
Dos
Like if we
Equis
stopped
is
at a
pretty
bar.
They're
PBR.
all- Ew.
That's fucking the worst.
Beer.
Can I just say-
Frio Light?
This conversation is really painful to me because I grew up in Bavaria in Germany, like a home of Oktoberfest.
Yep.
And
good
then
beer.
when I
Are you
came,
talking about the cream? That I never.
and
said.
when I, yes, you did say that. But anyways, when I was a journalist, when I was a journalist for the Business Journal, I covered the craft beer scenery, and so I always
Oh, very nice.
got to sample all these brand new like artisan beers, and so like hearing about Budweiser and Labatt, I'm just like barf.
Yeah.
Hoegaarden, Grolsch.
Yeah. Good.
Dawn is also pregnant, so beer probably would not sit well with her right now.
No.
I think.
But
I think a
in
couple- a
general,
couple
like
flights would
shaman,
be
I've
okay.
taken a vow of purity where I don't use any mind-altering substances,
Right,
including
exactly.
alcohol, caffeine, etc. So it's all
Yeah.
in the past. Like old me is cringing.
Good
I'm really
Cringe.
proud of you.
What about magnesium?
Duh. She can have magnesium. What the
I
F?
was
Hey,
just
if it's
making
in my
sure.
prenatal, I'm taking it.
Okay.
Yeah, give her all the
I was just making
magnesium and
sure you
folic
were at least
acid
getting
you
your
can have.
vitals.
Not
Yeah.
folic acid, folate.
What?
Folic acid is actually a very terrible thing to give to pregnant women because
Well,
it
my
doesn't
baby's
process
smart.
the same way as as folate. It's something really terrible that they force on pregnant women. It's just bad information.
Well, no one forced
That's
it
for another
on me.
show.
But I also took
Yeah, we
fish
could talk
oil
about
on top
folic
of it.
acid in the next
And I took
episode,
folic
probably.
acid, and I took things doctors told me not to take because I felt it was right. And
That's different.
I took it
That's
based
it's
on
intuition.
my intuition and my psychic
Yeah.
ability. And my daughter is brilliant. She's not even 2, and she can count to 25. So I'm feeling
She's
pretty happy
amazing.
about that.
We should do a whole episode on pregnancy.
Yeah, I want to.
I can't help you there.
Can I just be there? Can I come in at the end just to explain the scene of the actual birth giving?
I think you should
Oh,
let
Lord.
Pod Jerky go. It's later there.
It is, and I actually still have to get up and work tomorrow.
Yeah,
I think
that's
we
what
all
I'm
have to
saying.
go. We're
I had
just
a
not
feeling.
going.
I know. We all know we have to go, but we don't want to. So we should all just
Okay.
Netflix each other.
No,
to
I
each
want
other.
to. I want to. I just, for some reason, I just haven't yet.
That's
Why are
okay.
you dropping cans?
Because
Because
he's drinking Labatt.
Are you drinking Coca-Cola?
no, it's a Miller High Life.
You have
Do you
a
guys
problem?
call it
Are
soda
you
or
drinking
pop?
a soda or pop? We should call it pop.
Ew, pop.
Pop.
Aw.
Yeah, pop's normal. Pop's not
That's
foreign.
such a
I think it just sucks.
Minnesota thing.
Oh,
Minnesota.
Bring me my
Minnesota.
pops.
yeah.
You
Up
got your
in-
pop in the car with your snowblower.
I've got to go check on the cattle. Yeah.
You guys are all
And the
naturals. I'm not even
fields are
gonna
looking pretty, we got to get the hay up and get them into the bales before they come in to search
No,
for,
no, the hay is browning over.
No.
You sound like
And
Kathy
I will
Bates.
tell you that I will pay you $25 a bale if you promise to give me 2 of your guinea hen. Dawn.
That's a good ass deal.
It's a good
We gotta
deal.
let these people get to bed.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Jerky Club.
No
I'm
worries.
so happy.
We've had fun, guys. It's been great.
We'll do it again.
Yes. Well, I'm now afraid that you won't want to.
Why?
Not true.
No.
Yeah.
Don't forget, we
No,
still
they're
got
stuck
Sunday
with us
booked.
now.
So
All right,
you're with
all
us
right, Turkey.
Well-
we still got Sunday booked, so we're gonna do that Sunday, and then we're gonna do this again because I actually really enjoyed this.
I think
Me
this is
too.
great. Really great for publicity and everything. That's
For
all I
some
have to
reason,
say.
earlier I got nervous because I thought there was gonna be like 100 people in here. It doesn't matter.
Oh, it's gonna grow.
that was a
Don't
really
know.
that was
We
a
have
really
to-
a really miscalculated expectation.
No,
But to be
it's
honest,
gonna-
I don't care if there's 100 or a million people. If they want
That's
to
what I'm
listen and
saying.
stay tuned in, I don't
Yeah.
care. Like it says
Exactly.
total 18, so 18 people have come and gone, I guess.
Oh, that's
and
solid.
hearted
That's
it.
solid.
They hearted it, and
Yeah, which isn't
And
terrible.
it's a Monday night.
exactly.
Oh,
There you go.
It is Monday.
And
Isn't
the
it?
Well,
young
guys-
lives we have. Yes. Okay. Love you all.
I feel like
All right.
Yeah, I feel like this has been a really good introduction to the pod fam, and thank you for
Absolutely.
having us. And talk to you guys soon.
100%.
Awesome.
All right.
Have a good night, guys.
God banners.
Bye.
Psyche. Bye, Psyches and Jerky.
Bye, Tina and Rob.
Love you.
Bye,
See you
Don.
guys.
Love you too.
And the Jerky
Bye.
clan.
Bye.
Here we go now.
Pod jerky.
Now we're gonna get down.